Indeed, you know, your signal is colossal on horizontal. Really very good indeed. So looks as though we've probably got that sussed in terms of getting the beams lined up with one another. And there's absolutely no noise or anything with your 23 SEM signal coming in here. It's really, really strong. And of course, because I've put the area up horizontal, then if the likes of Dick G0RBD comes up, or maybe Dave GHZ or Dave TTI, if any of them pop up on the band, then I got a chance of working them. But it's quite impressive, isn't it? I'm surprised how strong the signals are. So there you go. Looks as though we've got it sussed as. And I've just been out and checked the antenna, and all looks well. Back to you, Des. G0RBD, G0RUE.
Yeah, okay, John. G0RBD. I'm down to 1 watt now, the lowest setting, and you're steady, rigid all the way through that on an S8 on the 910, and this is, I think, a stingy meter. I said before, so on the other you would actually be end stop at 1 watt when in the way we are. It's got a little bit of gain on the antennas. I can't remember what they are now, the ELP on that one. I have to look at the paperwork on the one I'm using now anyway, a tonner. And yeah, it might be heard by signal. It'd be actually interesting to for you maybe try sometime to get hold of Dick XAY, and if he can then beam up on you, and you can get his direction to see if you can get a path between the two of you on there. And it'd be interesting, you know, sort of further afield slightly, with the way you got it running at the moment. No reason why you probably shouldn't hear each other. It's just the critical thing of beaming up, because when I first heard him, I called out and he was just about hearing me, and then I could hear him on about S1. But once I started rotating around a little bit more northeasterly, he came up to an S3 and S4, and he was fully quiet in that. I think he had a good signal, you know, on S1, S2, S3, S4. At the height of the frequency arts, it's pretty quiet. And the noise
There's the Yagi
seems to be different, especially than a 2 or especially a 4 or 6.
pointing at Des.
Which you can get. I do find 6 very noisy. It's fully quiet. Yeah, I think obviously on sideband we're going to have no trouble at all. So beam-wise, even though this path of distance is no trouble. We're looking for somewhat further afield, John, then, to see how well we can get. And I have tried this a little bit anyway with the 10 watts. So, you know, I've managed down in Kent, down in Dorset.
Roughly about 10 metres of Westflex 103 with end connections at either end. And Des is around about 6 to 7 miles from me, over a fairly flat terrain. And he's currently running a watt towards me at the moment. And when he goes on 10 watts, he's 5 and 9 plus. So this is a demonstration of a 23 SEMS QSO.
Quite good. When Chris gets something sourced with this on the vertical, it'll be interesting. I should imagine between us we shouldn't have any problems. I think probably, I don't know, but maybe if even using a handy, maybe with a rubber duck between our QTHs, it could well be workable.
Can you just pop your power up again on 23, Des?
Right, I'm on low power, right? Okay, I'm going up now. As I start to drop off a bit, I do notice...
No, I'm just filming it. I'm just showing the different strengths.
Well, that's halfway, about 5. And now, that's the full 10 watts now, in the 910.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's end stop.
I'll creep back to...
G0RUE crossband.
Creep back to 5 watts now. So there we go. Interesting. Yeah. So maybe next week I'm going to hear TTI mobile. we'll see. I think he's going to call me on 4 if he stops someone. We'll see how we go. Okay. So this is another edition for the YouTube maybe, or people interested in 23 cents. G0RUE, G0RBD.